Well, hi everyone, Corey Barker here, and I want to welcome you to the long-awaited 3D Watch project. This is an advanced 3D project we're going to do entirely in Photoshop CC, using just simple shapes and 3D here inside Photoshop. You can see what the result is going to be here, and this is the actual result from this course. And you're going to see as I move it around, it has very realistic surface and lighting effects. And we're going to be creating this from a variety of components, and then we're going to combine them throughout the project and apply various surface effects and properties to them. And you can see we're creating everything down to the very hour and minute hands and other various elements of it, all with different types of surface effects and textures and such like that. So it's it's a lot of fun, for one, and it's really exposes what you can really do with 3D and Photoshop, how far you can really take it. Because it's a really ambitious project because it's comprised of numerous elements. By breaking down various objects into various key components, in this case a watch, you can actually start with very basic shapes and end up with a very realistic object. And this would apply to almost anything you'd want to create. If you follow along on the project, just get some ideas of how you could use these techniques in a variety of different ways, including doing something with the glass effect. You'll notice the front face of the watch does in fact have the glass surface in the front there with the glaring light and everything like that. So I have a very interesting technique to achieve that effect. Took me a lot of experimentation to finally get that to work as well. And ultimately, the final render is this right here. And you can see how realistic that glass surface is and how it's reflecting the various elements, and thus giving us a very realistic finished product in the end. So it's taking a much deeper dive into the what you can actually do with 3D in Photoshop. It's a really a lot of fun, as I said, but be prepared. It's going to get really intense as we go along because there's a lot of really rather advanced techniques in here. And if you're really far along with 3D in Photoshop, this is definitely the next level. You can really see what you can do with it by starting from scratch. So if you're ready, let's get started and build a custom 3D watch entirely in Photoshop CC.